which is up here. And I want to go to the next one, right, which is right here. That's the 13th fret, right? The pattern's really simple. They're in pairs, right? The 13th fret's also the first fret, right? It's the same note, so you could go use the open string here. See that?
So this right here, if you were playing it up at the top, that note would be open.
Yeah, and that would be the first fret.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it up here above, just because I want you to see the visualize the pattern.
Would that mean like for all of these that they would be open, or just your starting note here?
Just the start, yeah, just these notes right here. So no, only like here. Play the pattern really quick. So let's say you finally have worked your way all the way up here. Okay, so you're 13 to 15. So they're pairs. So 13, 15, then 12, 15, 12, 15. Yep, same thing. And then back to 13, 15. Right. You see that pattern? Now, if you did that down here, it would be right here. Those same notes would be right here.
Okay, so it'd
be right here. Yep.
Okay, so it'd just be like that, and then when you would be to the 12th fret on that,
be open. Right. So that shape is.
Okay, so it'd be.
Right, and then you could go back into that first pattern, which was right here. Yeah. Right. So now you have this guy right here, and then you have the fifth one right here, which I think is actually a good one. You know, first you're just going to play up these and memorize them, but when you really kind of digest them, what tends to happen is people really kind of focus on that first one. They seem like they learn that pattern really well, and they kind of the other ones follow later. But what you should do is, and that's fine, but what you should get comfortable, well, memorize them all, but then really start working with just a couple of them. Maybe work with this one, and maybe this one, because they're close to each other and you can kind of see the relationship.
Alright, so basically just start, like, once I get these done, just start getting comfortable with, like, just transitioning into the different...
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I like to do stuff where you can do licks where you combine the two scales. One thing to know, too, is the second note of this pattern, is always the next note in the next one. So this note right here is this note, and this note right here is this note, and this note is this note, and this note is this note, and then it just cycles, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's real cool, because now if you're in a different key, so this starts in G, but say we want to start in B flat, we just need to know where B flat is, which is right here, 6th fret, and you would start this whole cycle on the 6th fret. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then you can play in B flat minor if you want to. So if you're playing with a sax player or something, he's like, let's play in B flat minor. You're like, oh sweet, you can do that. Right? And so like little licks and things you can try doing too once you've had these memorized is just, take the top couple notes, Try playing the scale on just one string. And just try and get as comfortable as you can with. And you can come up with these patterns. You can come up with patterns to play through them to help you memorize them, whether it be. Try it. It's going to be hard. You could take the same concept, like that one was. And then try and do that within all the same patterns. It's going to work totally different muscles. It's cool. Kind of mess with your head. Let me show it to you real quick. That's a fun one. It's all within that first pattern, right? Let's play the pattern just up and down. Just internalize that. Yep. So what I was doing was that one was. Yeah, that's the pattern, right? You don't even go back to the first note. And then move up to. Then go up to this note right here. So starting right here.
Yeah.
So it's like.